Strong, smart, bold, inspired. WSSB, Girl TV.
Hello, my name is Montserrat. Welcome to WSSB Girl TV, where we are strong, smart, and bold. On this week's show, you will see some of our first stories as new producers. I explore the world of bottlenose dolphins, and Rose tells us about tiger sharks. We also talk with some of the women from the Vibrance Natural Living Festival. We hope you enjoy today's show. Hello, my name is Montserrat for Girl TV. I was at the beach this summer and I looked out to the water and saw about 10 dolphins at one time. I was so excited. I wanted to know about the dolphins, so I did some research, and I'm going to share it with you. The types of dolphins we see in Sarasota are called bottlenose dolphins. Here are some interesting facts about them. Bottlenose dolphins are well known as the intelligent stars of many aquarium shows. Their curved mouths give the appearance of a friendly, permanent smile, and they can be trained to perform complex tricks. In the wild, these slick swimmers can reach speeds of over 18 miles an hour. A dolphin's skin is smooth and feels rubbery. The skin has no hair or sweat glands. The dolphin's skin color is gray on its back, fading to white on its lower jaw and belly. This coloration helps to hide it from predators and prey. The dolphin's eyes are on the sides of the head near the corner of the mouth and may move independently of each other. A bottlenose dolphin breathes through its blowhole. It's really cool when they blow through this hole. Bottlenose dolphins are found in seas all around the world. This includes the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Red, Black, and Mediterranean seas. The bottlenose dolphins that live in Sarasota Bay and the Gulf of Mexico are the most well-known dolphins of all. That's because the scientists at Moult Marine Laboratory have been studying them for over 43 years, and they have studied 5 generations of dolphin families. There are 160 dolphins that live here year-round. Isn't that amazing? Do you know what bottlenose dolphins eat? They are predators that eat bottom-dwelling fish, but they also eat shrimp and squid. These clever animals are also spotted following fishing boats in hopes of dining on leftovers. Should we give them some? No, because feeding wild dolphins can be harmful to their health and sometimes they die. Dolphins are born to be hunters, not to be beggars. When people feed them, it can teach the dolphin bad habits. Mother dolphins that beg may fail to teach their young how to hunt for food. Sometimes begging for food becomes a way of survival for dolphins and they become dependent on human hands. Begging dolphins often are not healthy. Most bottlenose dolphins live 20 years or less. A female dolphin is a mammal that can bear a calf every 2 to 3 years. A calf stays with its mother for 3 to 6 years. The calves look so cute swimming with their mothers. Can you think of any famous dolphins? In 1963, before I was born, there was a movie called Flipper, and then a TV series with the same name. Flipper was a bottlenose dolphin who understood commands and always behaved like a hero. Dolphin Tale is a movie about Winter, a dolphin that was rescued in 2005 of the Florida coast and taken in by the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. Winter lost her tail after becoming entangled with a rope attached to a crab trap. She had to be fitted with a substitute fin. Isn't that incredible? I hope you learn more about bottlenose dolphins. I hope you see one on the beach as I did. For Girl TV, this is Montserrat.
Growing up a girl sometimes makes me sad. They don't understand me and it makes me mad. I found my place and learn more about me every day at Girls Inc. I'm strong, smart, and bold in every way. So we're gonna try. We are more than words to find. We're gonna try. Girls Inc. changes lives. To find out more, visit girlsincsrq.org.
Hi, my name is Rose. Today we are here with Kimberly Braun, the organizer of Vibrance Sarasota Natural Living Festival. Thank you for joining us today.
It's great to be with you.
Tell us about Vibrance.
Sure, so Vibrance is a festival that benefits Girls Inc. So young women like you become strong, smart, and bold. It takes up all of downtown Sarasota Main Street, so it will run from 5 Points all the way to Orange, and it'll showcase all of the local experts in the holistic and sustainability fields, in addition to pets, kids education, and there's a lot more going on during the festival too, but it's really to build local community.
Why did you choose to organize this event?
That's a great question. I get that a lot. I chose because when I first moved here in 2006, I was really inspired by all the people I was running into that worked in the holistic field, and I wanted everyone to know about them. And I started out by pitching free articles and videos to the magazines, offering to write them and do them, and nobody was interested. So I said, I'll just start a big party, and then everyone can come out and meet them face to face.
What exactly do you do as the organizer? Is it complicated?
Well, for me it's simple, but if I were to break it down to you, it would sound very complicated. What I do is I create all of the movement that provides the space for people to join. So on the back end, that would include creating all the logos, the registration forms, the website, and all the ways people could learn about it to join. And then I get involved in spreading the word. So I call people, I do TV interviews like this, I do radio interviews like Gail is going to do with me. I write a lot of articles, I do videos. I also talk to potential sponsors. But in addition to that, I manage all of the subcontractors. Like when you put together a big event, I'll get out there like at 3 in the morning. And I'll chalk up the streets, and my electrician will come, and I'll show him how to run the power and who needs it. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes that you won't see on the day, and I organize all of them as well.
What do you do during the festival?
I'm not quite sure. I run around from one end to the other, and then back to the other end, and then back to the other end. I get there before the sun rises, and we put the barricades up, and I block off the entire street, and police are there with me. We tow away any cars that forget to move their cars. We chalk up the spots, then we'll bring in all the tables and chairs and the tents. I help people find their spaces. Then during the day I greet people, but I make sure it's running smoothly, because inevitably one thing or another doesn't go smoothly, and so you need to have somebody willing to take that time.
What will be happening at Vibrance that kids would like?
Well, what's going to be most exciting is from 1 to 3 we have a 4-square tournament, and that will raise money directly 100% for Girls Inc. and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Sarasota County. And so that's the big thing that will happen. You can register now or on the day. But in addition to that, the Little Pilgrim Preschool is going to be out there with 4 different activities like pet rock making stations. The Humane Society will be out there all day, and they'll be bringing all sorts of pets for you to play with and get to know. The Junior League is going to be out there with a movement called Kids in the Kitchen, so you can learn a lot about nutrition. And there will be at least 5 or 6 other things you can do, in addition to live music and hula hooping and art.
What is the hardest part of your job?
The hardest part of the job is personal for me. I am natural at inspiring people to be involved. I am not that savvy at knowing how to develop sponsorships that can really fund the bigger part of the cost of the festival. So while I have a beautiful package and I love talking to people about it, I'm not sure how in that piece of the pie, how to do that very well, like who to approach and what to say to them. That's probably the hardest part for me.
Is your job fun? What do you like about it?
My job is so much fun because it's like a creative venture that involves hundreds and then ultimately on the day thousands of people. So it's heart-centered. It helps people meet other great people that they build long-term relationships with. And I can see it from start to finish. And on the finish day, I get to see the fruit of it all coming together as this huge celebration of community.
What was your very first job?
You know, I saw that question before you were going to ask it to me. And I actually want to go back to what was not quite a job, but what relates to this festival. When I was little and I lived in Cincinnati, I wanted to raise money for charities. See, I'm doing this for Girls Inc. I wanted to raise money for charities, and I started, because I love to sing, I started doing talent shows. So every couple months I'd put together all these songs and a friend would help, and then we'd spread the word to our families and friends, and everyone would pay $0.25 to come to the town to watch us in our backyard sing and dance. And then I would give the money to some charity. So I think that's kind of my first self-entrepreneurial venture.
What did you get started in your career?
Well, the festival isn't really my career. The festival is a way that I can give back to the community. My main work is teaching meditation and leading retreats and helping people live from their own inner fullest potential. And so I'm doing the festival because that work, my main work, opened all the doors to the great people I was talking to you about earlier.
What do you like to do outside of work?
I like to play the piano. I like to dance. I like to cook. I like to be really silly, like anything that kind of opens the door to just play and be silly. I like that. I like being out at the beach and enjoying the stars and the moon at night.
And is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, besides wanting to say that I absolutely love your name, it's such a beautiful name. I'd like to encourage everyone that's watching to come out and support Girls Inc. by enjoying the day. You can visit our website, vibrancesrq.com, to learn all the juicy details, all my sponsors and exhibitors, all the demonstrations, all the free treatments and samples, and the main stage events are listed there. So come out and get to know your community.
For Girl TV, I'm Rose. Bye.
Hi everybody, I'm Rachel. Welcome to Girls Inc., a place where girls learn to be strong, smart, and bold. Strong means when my muscles are big. Daily sports and activities at Girls Inc. help girls to be strong in mind and body. Hiya!
You're smart about choices. You don't always go along with the crowd. You pay attention in class and get good grades.
Girls Inc. makes learning about science, math, art, and technology fun. Programs like Project Bold help girls become strong leaders, build self-confidence, and teaches girls to be themselves.
I am Girls Inc.
I'm Girls Inc. I am Girls Inc.
Hi, my name is Rose, and welcome to WSSB Girl TV. I recently read that fishermen and a shark biologist found a 700-pound, 14-foot tiger shark in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of South Carolina. This made me wonder about tiger sharks. Did you know that the population is nearly threatened? They are often caught in fishing nets accidentally. Do you want a tiger shark as a pet? Well, you can't have a tiger shark as a pet. They have to live in big waters and need to be in salt water. Plus, they are not safe to be around. Sharks live in major seas, for example, the Atlantic Ocean. Tiger sharks eat fish, turtles, crabs, clams, mammals, seabirds, other sharks, and anything they can catch alive. They are also known to swallow trash they find in the water, such as license plates and shoes. That's cool. Do you know tiger sharks can live up to 30 to 40 years of age? Did you know that female tiger sharks give birth to live young pups that remain inside their mother for up to 16 months? Can you believe that they can give birth to 10 to 80 pups at a time? Wow, that's exciting. Do you want to know how tiger sharks sleep? They sleep while they are swimming. Do you know what a tiger shark looks like? Well, I'll tell you about it. Below water, they look gray with stripes like a tiger. The stripes are actually spots that look like a stripe because of the water. Did you know a popular singer in the 50s had a song called Chikahea, which means tiger shark? There is also a music group called the Tiger Sharks. I hope you liked learning about tiger sharks. I did. They are amazing. For Girl TV, I'm Rose. Bye!
Hi, my name's Jennifer. Today we are here with Teresa Stone, the owner of Minuteman Press. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks.
Tell us about your business.
Let's see, Jennifer. I own a print shop, and it's right down the street, and I do all local business, and I can run business cards and flyers and postcards and anything that's printed.
Why did you choose to open this kind of business?
I chose to open it because I wanted to get into the printing business, and I'm an artist, so I thought it would help me out to actually print my own stuff as well. So that's why I chose it.
What exactly did you do as the owner?
Everything. I do everything from getting the artwork ready, although I have people that do that work too, and I just oversee stuff, and I end up doing probably a lot of the dirty work just to get it all done and get it out the door.
What is the hardest part of your job?
The hardest part is probably doing all of the hard work. The work like the bindery work, like the cutting and the stapling and the shuffling papers around to get them all neat and perfect. That's a pretty hard part of the job.
Is your job fun? What would you like about it?
My job is fun because it's my business and I get to do my own artwork, and my favorite part about it is my customers and creating things for them and the people who work with me. I enjoy their company. It's fun.
What was your very first job?
Oh, my very first job was selling T-shirts and shells at a store where I grew up in the Virgin Islands.
How did you get started in your career?
I went to Flagler College and graduated as an art major. And from there, I just picked the best part to use as a job. So I picked the print shop.
What do you like to do outside of work?
Mostly, I like to be in my garden, and I like to create art and draw and paint and go to the beach. And that's it. And play with my kids, of course.
Is there anything else you want our viewers to know?
Just that we have my shop is actually down on Fruitville, and we like to do a lot of local work, and we're connected with the community pretty tight. And then go to the Vibrance show.
Thank you for spending time with us today. For Girl TV, I'm Jennifer. Bye.
G-I-R-L-S, G-I-R-L-S, girls on the run, yeah, girls on the run. G-I-R-L-S, G-I-R-L-S, girls on the run, yeah, girls on the run.
G-I-R-L-S, G-I-R-L-S, girls G-I-R-L-S, G-I-R-L-S, Girls on the Run, Girls on the Run.
Girls on the Run is a program that takes place after school for girls to learn life lessons.
She sees the starting line, she just can't wait. Her heart is pounding, yeah, she knows it's fate. The count goes off, the wave begins, her breath is steady. She's with her friends, she's a girl on the run, yeah, knows how to have fun, yeah, she's a girl on the run, yeah, knows how to have fun, yeah, she's a girl on the run.
I learned so much from these girls. There's so much wisdom. They will come up with so much to help each other. It's just incredible.
My favorite part of Girls on the Run is getting to talk with the girls about how this program affects them and changes their life.
Girls on the Run is the best thing you can ever imagine. You get to hang out and play and learn stuff.
It's a fun environment and you can work with your teammates. Coaches, they help you out, and your teammates, they encourage you.
It makes you stronger. It makes you build your confidence. They're inspiring me to do whatever I want to do. I believe in myself and I do really good things. You should celebrate your life.
If you're feeling down, they will always help you back up and make you feel much better.
We hear it all the time from the coaches and the women and the families that we work with that while the program has certainly significantly changed their girls' lives for the better, how it's improved the lives of the adults that come in contact with the program has been astounding.
And it just makes me feel really happy when I just get really emotional sometimes.
Up ahead, the finish line, faces they know, screaming out their name, adrenaline pumping, so much to gain, feeling elated as they're crossing the line, yeah, this is the time, yeah, we're girls on the run, yeah, know how to have fun, yeah, girls on the run, yeah, know how to have fun, yeah, girls on the run.
Hello, my name is Rose. Today we are here with Gail Shane from WSRQ Radio. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me today, Rose.
You're welcome. What is your show about?
My radio show is called Gail Shane and Friends, Community and Real Estate Talk. It is much more about community than real estate. I like to give people a voice. My show is about good deeds, good people, and good news.
What did you choose to be on the radio?
I chose to be on the radio. I actually listened to talk radio for quite some time, and I woke up one day and I said, I'd like to be on radio. Let me see how to find out about it. Let me see how I can do it. And I literally just asked to do it, and I got on the radio.
Tell us about the calls you get.
Well, I actually do not get calls. My show is not a call-in show. I pick my topics generally through people that I want to invite on. Again, remember, I'm good deeds, good news, good people. So my topics are local. They're about local nonprofits, including Girls Inc., who has been on many times. My topics are about local businesses. My topics are about real estate, of course, and they're about real estate. The meaning of the show, Community and Real Estate Talk, is because I am also a realtor or a licensed real estate professional. So, but again, more community, more about what's happening and giving people a voice.
What is the hardest part of your job?
Rose, the hardest part of my job, I would say coordinating my guests. I have 3 to 4 guests every week, and I run a really tight show, meaning that I would like my guests to sound good, and in the short amount of time that we have to be on the air with them, I ask for everyone to be prepared. So gathering all that information by the end of the week, before my show airs on Saturday morning, that's probably the hardest, just coordinating and getting all the information together.
Is your job fun? What do you like about it?
My job is fun. What do I like about it? What I love about it is after every single show, I feel such gratitude from my guests, and being able to give the voice to individuals, that's what I love about it. It's fun because I'm a people person. I love people. People energize me. So the more people I'm around, the more energy I have. So I'm very energized during the show. So it's fun.
What is your very first job?
My very first job? All right, Rose, does babysitting count?
Mm-hmm.
Babysitting.
What do you do outside of work?
What do I do outside of work? Well, besides the radio show, again, I'm a licensed real estate professional, so I help people buy homes and sell homes and change their lifestyle. I do a lot of networking. I do a lot of building relationships because I love people and I love work. Work is important.
Would you like to say anything else?
I would like to say that I greatly appreciate being on Girls Inc. show, and you can get more information about me or the radio show, Gail, Shane and Friends, or my brokerage, Investments in Sarasota, at gailshane.com. And it's been great to sit with you, Rose.
Thank you.
One more thing. Any one thing is hard to say. I will be doing a live broadcast downtown Sarasota next Saturday, November 9th, for the Vibrance Natural Living Festival. And that'll be down there 9 to 4, and I'll be there 10 to 11.
For Girl TV, I'm Rose. Bye.